conviction?
Well, I think, I think it became increasingly clear that they don't want people like me with real-world experience and genuine opinions of my own. But I'm not willing to wear a gag to bag a seat. And, over recent months, it's become clearer to me that they're drifting out of touch with business, out of touch with the environment, and also out of touch with the needs of everyday people like my customers.
I think that's an absolute, in fairness.
Why don't you want him?
I mean, if Rich, I think.
What's wrong with him?
I think it's.
Go on, he's sitting right next to you.
Everybody, I'm sure, has seen the letter that Richard wrote to the Prime Minister.
I know he never responded, but maybe
I'm sure
it.
not everybody has seen the letter, actually. But
well,
basically, Richard wrote a letter to the Prime Minister saying that it was his fervent wish to be a Conservative MP, and he very much wanted to be one.
Well, that was the whole point, because I was banging my head against a brick
so why
wall.
don't you want him?
No, I think, I just found it slightly surprising that it was only after he was after a specific seat, and it was only after the selection process for that seat started and he wasn't on it that he seems to have done this volte.
OK. Are you going to switch to Labour, Richard?
No, I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to see what. Well, this is like blind date or first date.
I've got you here.
Well, I mean, I think, to be frank, if Richard wanted to join the Labour Party, a man who's a senior business figure in this country, who employs, I think, 30,000 people or so in shops all across the country, if somebody of Richard's calibre wanted to come to the Labour Party, we would welcome him with open arms. And I think the fact that he says the Conservative government is completely out of touch with the British public speaks volumes. And to be honest, Richard, for you to attack him like that is pretty cheap. He's a senior business person who employs lots of people across the country. Don't attack him. Ask him why he's deserting.